Hello everyone, this is a quick video to show you a new DOM event called FormData. I've got a form here with a couple of inputs, a text area and a submit. No fancy CSS, I'm really sorry. Now, once you have this form in the HTML file, you can grab the element from JavaScript with document.forms, and you can get just the first element of this array, like, since there is just one form in the document. Now, once you get a form, you can register an event listener for the submit event, and this event is fired up anytime the user fills the form and press the submit button. As you should know, it is common practice to prevent the default behavior of this event, which tries to send the data to the backend. Once called this prevent default, you can also build an object from the form fields with new form data, which takes the form selector. Another way you can do this is by passing event.target, which in this context refers to the HTML form that fired up the event. Anyway, let's use this simple form. Now, once you got this object, you can use it to send maybe a post request to an endpoint, and with that object you can build the body of this request, and that will be a post request. Now, the use case will change depending on what you want to do, or what API you're calling, or if it is a classic framework and so on. But so that is just an example to get you started. Now, the interesting thing that this new event gives us is that you can register an event listener for this FormData event, and this FormData event is still gives you still an object that has this event.formData property, which is the actual object. In a moment we will see what's in it. This FormData event is fired up anytime you call new FormData in a submit event listener. What you can do now is move this logic out from the submit listener, like so. At this point you can call the API or make whatever you want inside this event listener, and that code will become cleaner too. Now, consider that this is just the tip of the iceberg, because there's a new FormData event exists to as a part of this form participation API. I've got this link in the description for you. It has something to do with web components too, so if you have time, make sure to go through this spec, which is rather interesting. Now, keep in mind that this FormData event is rather new. It is available in latest version of Chrome and Firefox. Now, back to our example. Let me see if we have this console log. Let's put a console log here. Log this data, and if I try to fill this form, we should see the actual object in the console. Here we go, and I've got this FormData object in the console. Now let's play a moment with it. This object has a bunch of methods. If you want to get an array of arrays of all the key values pair that this object holds, you can run the entries method. Since this method returns an interval, we can spread the result in an array. This is what you get: every field in the form with its name attribute and the corresponding value. Pay attention that the name attribute is required to make this form data object work. If you want to get the values, you can run values, and that will hold an array of values for this object, and so on. That's everything for this video. Thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. Bye!